What's up, guys? Welcome to another exciting edition of Real Estate Podcast, episode 419. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
Staying the hell away from Toys R Us with Adam.
Sweet, we watched Roofman. Not a fucking comedy, man.
Nah, I mean, it had some funny moments.
But remember the trailer?
Yeah.
Well, like a comedy, didn't it?
Right.
Not a comedy. Dramas.
Yeah. Yep. So, I mean, this is based on a true story. And I don't know how close they got to the reality of it. You know what I mean? Because I didn't really do a deep dive into it after it was over because I'm like, yeah, that's interesting. But
yeah, he's still in there.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to escape 2 more times.
Right, and then was like, I'm done. I promise.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it no
dude,
more.
why did he? I mean, I know why he did it, but it's like when he was like driving to the airport and he was like, I'm like, don't fucking do it, man. It's a setup.
Yep. I knew it whenever she was breathing the way she was. I was like, yeah, I don't know.
So you're going to be in jail for the rest of your fucking life.
Yeah.
This motherfucker couldn't find a job. Former military, like, noticed everything.
Yeah. He'd be a great investigator
or something. I mean.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just, which that was a different time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was definitely the 90s.
Yeah. I mean, people viewed, I mean, it's gotten better now, but like, you know, people viewed veterans and things in a very different way. It hasn't got as good as it could be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's just, it's wild to me that he's just like, I'm going to rob fast food places.
They're all the same.
It's like, yeah. Yeah.
When you know your way around one, you know your way around them all.
Yeah, that is true.
It says the film was surprisingly faithful to the core facts.
Wow. Okay.
I'll tell you what it wasn't faithful to. When you see the people at the end.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know.
Like that.
Yeah. No.
I'm like, this is what we were fucking simping over? He was just a good guy. Like, even when he was robbing the places and giving the guy the jacket, like that really happened. They showed the news clip where the guy's like, he gave me his jacket. He didn't want me to be cold.
Yeah.
Then when you see his damn house, it's like, oh, yeah, he's getting caught.
Oh, for sure, right?
I mean, big nice house, having a pool party.
Yeah. He probably should have kept a low profile, you know?
Nice cars in the driveway.
Yeah. So, if you guys, let's say hypothetical situation, okay? Escape from prison, okay?
Uh-huh.
And you and you have to like pick a store.
It's got to be one with food in it.
Yeah. Where are you picking a store to live in at? Okay.
Walmart would probably be better.
Yeah.
I thought
that's
Publix
what I was
would
thinking.
catch on.
Yeah.
Walmart's kind of got a little bit of everything. Clothes. Food.
Well, maybe a super Target.
Oh, okay.
All right, fancy pants over here.
Well, like a place with a place that's got to have a deli. It's got to have a place to clean. You know, get some.
That's what made me go with Publix first. Was like they got a deli. You know, like they put that shit out there. They cook. It's already made. Just go over and get you some sandwiches.
Yeah.
Dude stole was it $10,000 worth of video games or something?
Yeah,
it was a stupid amount of video games,
yeah,
and M&Ms. I get that.
Yeah, 12 cavities.
I mean, went to the dentist.
But you got to keep that carbon footprint low. You don't want to get caught.
That's why you got to go with a food store.
Yeah,
because I don't remember Toys R Us having a lot of food options.
No,
maybe some candy.
Yeah, they had some snacky stuff.
I'm like, man, I need like a fucking burrito or something. I can't just be eating candy all the time.
No. Well, he kept getting ballsier and ballsier. He's like, he goes out there and rigs it to where he can open the back door without sounding the emergency alarm and all that good stuff. And like, that would have been day one. It was smart that he put the baby monitors up.
How did they not notice those?
Exactly right.
If I walk in a room, maybe I just look around when I walk in a room, but if I notice a camera in the corner that wasn't there before, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
Well, I could see where people wouldn't know, because like when I go into work every day, like I'm so used to going in that building now that I don't notice. You know, if somebody was to put a camera up somewhere, I probably wouldn't notice it because, you know, I got familiarity blindness, I guess you'd say. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean, though. When you come in there all the time, then all of a sudden something's different.
Yeah.
Where it's like, what the fuck? Especially the one in the corner. I mean,
yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
And they don't look anything like, you know, they look cheap. I mean, he's sitting in there watching that shit like a TV show.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, work has started. My stories are on.
Yeah. This is the office before the office. You know what I mean? But
the Dink was a dickhead.
I mean, he always is most of the time. If the
I imagine that's what a boss at Toys R Us would be like.
Yeah, right.
Short.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Yeah. Got a complex. You know, like a mall would be. They don't
have those no more. Well, back then they did.
Yeah, back in the early 2000s.
But here's the issue with a mall. In a mall, they close the fucking where the doors at on every store. They got like a damn fucking thing they close it with. It's like,
yeah, that's true.
You have to break into every. It's like, it'd be hard to beat Walmart.
Yeah.
I don't know where you'd hide at, though.
Maybe the dollar store.
Oh, full of inventory always.
Yeah. People are used to getting, you know, stealing from the dollar store. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
None of it's ever put up.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That shit's just always in the. It's like, are y'all going to put this? Can I get something out of this box because it's not on the shelf? No, we have to scan that.
It's like, okay.
When you going to do that? Like, I'll come back next week. They've started. I almost got I got yelled at the other day for buying the nasal spray. It's just a regular like saline.
Yeah.
It had an anti-theft strip on it.
Yeah.
I bought it and it's $2.
Yeah.
And I went, people are stealing this? And the woman was like, yes. You'd be surprised what people steal.
The deodorant. The deodorant at the dollar store has an anti-theft strip on it. They have the little windows. You have to open it up, and it's like, diddle-doo, diddle-doo.
Come on now.
Yeah, I'm like, who is stealing deodorant? Like, why is it that
you down bad.
Yes, exactly.
For stealing deodorant.
Yeah.
I feel like people that was still, I mean, they're not putting it on. Like,
no, they're selling it.
If you that broke, yeah.
And my thing, too, is like, you go to the dollar store, and you're going to get some, deodorant, right? You're going to get the, what is
Speed
that stuff
stick.
called? No, like the in the red.
Oh, Old Spice?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You're going to pay $3 more per stick of deodorant at the dollar store than you are at Walmart, Target, somewhere like that. Like, you're paying for that convenience because, like, if I'm running low, I'll run up to the dollar store and I'm paying $3 more. It's like $8. I can get it for $4 at Walmart. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So what profit margin do you have whenever you're stealing $8 sticks of deodorant from the dollar store to sell them on Facebook Marketplace for, they're like, bro, I can order it off of Amazon.
Yeah.
Like a year's supply of it.
Five pack.
Exactly. Yeah, for like $30. You know what I mean? Like, so.
I fuck with that Old Spice though.
Yeah, right. But I mean, here's I understand dude's a good guy and everything, but like, if I'm in jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
and then I break out of jail. Like I successfully break out of jail. And then I go and I see that, okay, my daughter is being watched by the cops. I'm never going to see her again. That's just the end of it. Then I'm just cutting and running. Like my first opportunity to get out of the country or whatever. Like, sure, I'll go out and I'll go to church and live the life if I have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But first opportunity to get out of there. And I understand, like, I get it. Love makes you do some dumb shit, right? But
well, he was waiting on that guy, but you know, and the guy was like lay low for like a month.
Yeah.
But I'm like, he can travel.
Exactly.
He does travel. He'll meet you somewhere, especially for that kind of fucking money.
Right.
Was it 50 grand?
Yeah.
I'm
in
like,
the early 2000s.
We're supposed to be buddies.
Yeah, right.
You gonna charge me $50K? He's like, you fucking, I keep fuck with you, man.
You're a high profile target. Yeah.
You were doing stupid shit. Put this wig on.
Yeah.
I was like, the wig makes it worse. But like, they probably didn't know he was gone for a couple hours.
No.
You got to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. And he says that. He said most people, whenever they escape from prison, try to get as far away as humanly possible, and that's how they get caught. Mm-hmm. But his reasoning was to like stay close by and lay low. And it's like, okay, I kind of understand that. But after like the third month of living inside of a Toys R Us, I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here, man.
Was it like 6 months he stayed there or 5? It was something stupid when he put the calendars up.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, whoa.
It was way too long.
And it's like, he's out here trying not to get caught. Meanwhile, he's drying clothes on a fucking clothesline.
Yeah.
In the middle of and I'm sitting here like, you're getting a little too fucking risky, dude. Like,
yeah. I mean, he could have got a tent and lived in the woods and probably come out better than, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
where do you use a bathroom?
They had toilets in there.
Yeah, but not up there where he was at. I mean, he's got to step up the whole work day. I mean, he probably had a little bucket or something.
Yeah, he had a pee bucket.
I mean, they shouldn't cover that part. And I'm like, where's the fucking pee bucket?
Yeah, right. Where's the shit bucket at?
Yeah, and it's a fucking Mr. Bucket.
Yeah, oh God.
You remember those?
It just shoots the turd out of its mouth. I enjoyed the movie. I was expecting it to go more of like Pain and Gain.
Mm-hmm. Like a comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know what they did with that trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, you go back and watch that trailer now, dude, and you're going to be like, oh, that's not the movie I watched.
Yeah.
Because they put all the funny bits.
Yes.
In the trailer, and then you watch it, and it's like, oh, this is a crime drama.
Yeah.
This is serious. And this guy's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Fall in love. He just went, and it's like, all right, taking the toys to the church. That's a good thing. Sure, why not? But falling in love with one of them, it was like, and that guy was like, I know you. You're fucking stupid. You're going to fuck this up.
Yeah.
He was just a fuck up.
Yeah.
He's not a killer.
I don't know, man. I would have just
stayed in jail.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's that.
I mean, now he's going to be in there to like 2040. Oh, and that's just parole.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like, if he would have stayed in there, I don't think it was that. What was it? Oh, yeah, it was something. It was like 10 years or something.
Yeah.
But still.
I mean, he would have got out before he was 50. You know?
Like, you still got time.
Yeah.
Did you get your degree while you were in there?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, every degree.
I'm not breaking out of jail.
You don't think so?
Fuck no.
You're going to, if it's going to be that elaborate of an escape, do you really backtrack and go back to what you've been doing?
No. You get out of the country.
How? Without the documents?
I mean,
The border.
my thing is like he was in the military. He got discharged from the military. They didn't say why he got discharged or anything. But like he knows more than just one dude that can probably hook him up with some type of identification, enough to get into Mexico or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and it's like that. The guy was, I think he wanted to stay there because his kid was there. He didn't want to leave that place. I think that's why, like in the movie, they make it seem like that's why he went back.
Yeah.
It's almost like he knew.
Yeah.
Probably not in real life. He was just like, oh, she loves me. And he goes back. And when I saw that chain on that door, I was like, that's your ass.
Yep.
Run, you know? Like when he bought the car for the kid and they tested it, that was in the trailer.
Yeah.
I was like, this looks like a silly goose time. This movie was not a silly goose time.
No. It's like, what does he have to show for it now? A prison sentence?
I bet he knows a lot about license plates
Yeah, right.
or whatever they make.
He's making the hell out of them benches. So, they said that he was the librarian now.
Oh, okay.
So he knows a lot about books. He's a book guy.
I bet that's you got to get on that list.
Yeah, right. That's
not really work.
Yeah.
He didn't strike me as somebody who likes to read.
Nah.
But that's just dude, or what's his name? He just has the look.
Chaitan?
Yeah. Chatham.
I enjoyed it for what it was. Do I see myself watching this movie again? Probably not.
Hell no.
I mean, I got what I needed out of it. It's an interesting story. They should have pivoted a little bit harder into the comedy aspect of it. And they could have realistically cut like 20 minutes of the movie out. But, because whenever it was an hour and a half through the movie, I'm like, okay, well, we've been watching this for a while. And then I paused it and I'm like, oh, we've got 40 minutes left. What the fuck? Okay. So, watch Logan Lucky. If you're going to watch a Channing Tatum movie, watch Logan Lucky. That's way better.
I was trying to see if you could see why he got discharged, and there's no. Grok's like, can't find nothing. I checked 800 websites.
It's been redacted. He probably did some bad stuff.
But he was
man.
in the 82nd Airborne.
I mean,
like that's kind of a big deal. Well, it's like his buddy was going back to do some a deployment. It's like, why don't you go back?
Yeah.
You get your fake identity, join the army again. That probably wouldn't work.
No. That is a funny idea, though. You have the same drill sergeants and everything.
You managed to fool the army.
Yeah.
He fooled everybody else.
Yeah.
People from the church liked him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mendelsohn was there singing. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. We're doing this now?
Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I'm giving this movie a 0.5 star.
Yeah, I think I am as well.
I'm giving it a no star because at the end of the day, it wasn't my kind of movie and it was just boring as hell. I think, because just like with Griffin, I found myself looking at how much was left on the runtime.
Oh, yeah, I looked at that a few times. I was like, damn, more?
Yeah.
And if you're doing that, then, I mean, it answers itself.
Yeah.
You know what fucked me? Because I've watched all the movies we got lined up, and what fucked me was watching Frankenstein before all those fucking movies. Because every movie I've watched since Frankenstein, I'm just like, yeah, this ain't it. For real.
It set the bar too high?
Yeah.
For the rest of the year? Well.
Damn, Frankenstein movie was a masterpiece compared to...
Yeah.
And these movies got theatrical releases.
I think 1 star's good.
Yeah. I will not be watching this. I wouldn't even be like, oh, you ain't seen Roofman?
Yeah, right.
Might be a good way to run somebody off.
Yeah.
Put Roofman on.
But I caught up on Derry. Have y'all caught up on Derry?
I've watched it all.
I'm an episode or 2 behind.
I mean, I can't wait to have more questions next week. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just every episode's like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You remember how when you were asking questions, though, about what's every 30 years, they've kind of explained a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like why and what's happening here.
Mm-hmm. The dude that's playing Dick, his character is the most interesting character in the show to me. And
I mean, you guys don't have to skirt around it, like.
I mean, it's just it's it really stuff.
Say, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it stuff because it's they kind of go into the lore of it a little bit with the Native American stuff, and I don't know if that's canonically part of the story.
They give a backstory on, and that's just what the Indians said about it. I mean, you know, like how it shows the whole montage of it, like coming here, and I'm like, I mean, we know who that is, you know?
Yeah, right. But that chick with the freaking slug eyes.
Oh.
That was pretty wild. I was like, okay. But I wonder how they're going to roll all this. Because it's only one season. Is it just going to be one season?
I mean, on the IMDb, it's already got slots for 2 more seasons.
Okay.
Well, you know, and I'm sure they'll wait before they renew it to see how it goes over. But every episode's got either a high 7 or an 8.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. It's good, but it's just my question is are we going to get a time jump? Are we not? Like, is it going to follow the formula that worked in the books and the movies? Like, are they going to defeat Pennywise and then they're going to have to defeat him again? And it's going to, you know, as the kids are older or some of the characters are older, or is it going to fall right into line with the movies? And, you know, but it's just very interesting. Dick's character in it. It's like, okay, human compass over here. And they do some really cool stuff with how he uses the shining and everything. Like that's
like when he went into that dude's head and he did that thing with his.
Yes, yeah. Whenever cool. Yeah, and whenever it shows him going in there and he's in that room and all those doors are surrounding him, and then the lights start going off, and then the one door opens up and he walks like It's just really cool how they're doing stuff with that. It makes me interested with what they're doing with this show, how a Dark Tower show would go. Because, I mean, whenever you get into the more, I guess, modern, what would be considered modern times of the Dark Tower story, it's going to be interesting to see that stuff play out in real time. Because I feel like they're handling the military aspect of Derry in a really cool way. And that's crazy. They want to find this thing and use it as a weapon. It's like, dude, leave this thing the fuck alone, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
I thought, when the guy's like, he can't tell nobody where he was at.
yeah.
And I was like, he was with a dude, you know?
Yeah, right.
I really thought, I was like, I get it. You got to keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
And I've always wondered how in the Dark Tower universe, like whenever they finally do a show or a series or a movie or a series, how they were going to treat North Central Positronics.
Yeah.
And I've always figured they would take the Dharma Initiative approach from Lost, because that's like almost like verbatim how that corporation is treated in the books. Like you never, like, you only know just enough to know like they're there, they're fucking around, and they're bad news.
Right. Well, Mike Flanagan's still trying to get it up off the ground, so we'll see if anything comes of that. But hopefully, like, with them doing a series like this, where it's like loosely connected to the source material and the movies and stuff, if it does well, then maybe that'll give whoever has the rights to the Dark Tower or whatever the push and the oomph that they need to like actually get it rolling into production and stuff. Because I think at the end of the day, that's what the hardcore fans really want, you know?
Shit, it might be on Netflix.
And I would be okay with that.
I forgot that, well, I don't know if they would have the right. I mean, they got everything else King on there. You know, Warner Brothers, HBO.
No,
Let's see.
I think something that they should also do is try not to focus too much on the nod winks to other King stuff.
Yeah.
Just let it be
Like,
in
don't
there.
even. Yeah,
Like, you ain't got to talk about it. People that'll know will know. It don't,
exactly.
You ain't got to spend a lot of time explaining it. Like,
tell Roland's journey and tell it the best possible way that you can.
oh, and in Derry, when that guy's like, I don't want to go to Shawshank, I'll never get out of there. And I'm like, I mean, you can get out.
Exactly. Yeah, little things like that.
Out.
Like, and I mean, dude, anyone who's anybody would know that if there was a sequence where they're walking down interstate, rolling in the group, walking down an interstate, and all the cars are all in the median, and it looks like there's a wasteland. Like we know it's all right. They're in the stand right now. Like, and the thing about the Dark Tower universe is that it's always just very minuscule things that are tying it to the other works that King has done.
Yeah.
It's not like they're like at the very, like, if anything, the very, very end. Because even with the Man in Black or Walter O'Dim, you can go the entire story without ever alluding that he's Randall Flagg, that he's a lot of the other big bad guys in the Stephen King verse.
Yeah.
You don't have to allude to that whatsoever. It's just a cool little nod wink, like, hey, I use the same bad guy in every book. He's just a shapeshifter. But I mean,
whenever I was looking up who owns the film rights to The Dark Tower, it says here that Intrepid Pictures acquired the rights to develop a new adaptation. Sony originally had it. It says Sony Pictures had previously held the rights in 2017 for the 2017 film adaptation, while Amazon had bought the rights for a TV series in 2018 before deciding not to move forward with it. And then Intrepid Pictures acquired it. So Intrepid Pictures and is an American independent film and television production company dedicated to producing elevated commercial content for global mainstream audiences. But whenever you start looking at the things that they've done, they did Dr. Sleep, they did The Life of Chuck, Gerald's Game. Yeah. They also did The Haunting of Hill House, The Haunting of Bly Manor, Midnight Mass, The Midnight Club, Fall of the House of Usher. And also, Mike Flanagan is working on a series for Amazon Prime Video for Carrie.
And so, I still stand by the way they did Life of Chuck. I don't know how King's original short story plays out, but the movie is such a prototype for The Dark Tower.
Yeah.
Like the idea that there's this door he's got to go through at the top of a tower. When you go through it, you basically go through the you see your fate.
Yeah.
It's 100% Roland's journey.
Whenever you look also at their filmography, the distributors that are associated with the films and television that they have done is all over the place. You have Rogue Pictures, Universal Pictures, Netflix, Warner Brothers, Neon, Amazon Prime. It's all over the place. Yeah. So, not sure, but I think with them acquiring the rights and sitting on it, I mean, they've been talking about this for 5 years now, I think.
Oh, longer than that. I mean, just through different people.
Right, but I'm saying like Mike Flanagan's involvement with developing. Yeah. It's been about 3 to 5 years since they started talking about that. So it's like, and I know it's not the same way as like Marvel or anything like that, where if something doesn't happen with it, the rights get reverted back. But it's like somebody's going to come along and be like, yeah, we want to do something with that. So if they don't.
And I know it's not necessarily what you meant, but we've seen what happens to that story when you try to make it like Marvel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because that's the 2017 movie.
Yeah.
And you remember Stephen King said he wanted him to make it. Like when they met and he laid out what he wanted to do and he was behind it.
Yeah.
And, I almost feel like King shot himself in the foot by not letting Frank Darabont do it.
Well, he tried, from what I was reading, he offered to like basically give the rights and be like, hey, Frank, do this. And Frank was like, yeah, I'm not touching that shit. Your fans are hardcore, so I'm good.
I mean, because we've seen what a long format adaptation of something like Darabont could have did it. Because look at what he did for The Walking Dead. He covered I don't know if that's the best. He
ran into the ground. What he did.
Well, there's a caveat here. He was only the showrunner for like the first few seasons, the best season.
He got it going,
and then he left, and then it got the bad. Yeah,
and but started beating a dead horse.
But Peak Walking Dead was covered by Frank Darabont, and or adapted by it. And I think that stands for something.
Yes.
Do you remember the original issue was budget?
Yeah.
Now,
Oh yeah.
how would you get that budget down? You know, maybe a year from now, or hell, probably even right now. How could you get that budget down?
Well, I would.
If there was a tool we could use,
right?
If there was just some kind of AI that generated video. Oh, there is.
Well, I would even say before that, man, something I think should have been done a long time ago, and it could have been standalone as well. And it's simply adapt the Gunslinger. You don't have to tie in the mystical stuff. You don't have to go into the Dark Tower journey in and of itself just yet. You simply set up the premise of what the tower is through the journey of Roland chasing the Man in Black.
I feel like that'd be a good show. Then if people like it, you could keep it going.
Because pretty much 99% of that novel is just Roland walking in the desert.
Yeah. Which
doing drugs and finally catching up to him.
I feel if they're going to do a series adaptation of it, I think that the best way to handle all of that stuff, in my opinion, is to take the Gunslinger and Wizard and Glass and cut those two together.
Like flash forwards.
Now,
go back
but here's, I know where you're getting at, Griffin, but here's where I get nervous at that thought. Because that's kind of what they did in the Marvel comic books. And it makes it, when you start spending too much time in Gilead and not before the world moved on technically, but like when you're dealing with the Arthurian legend of that, it's very much a slow burn, and I feel like it would lose the modern audience. Like I would fucking eat that shit up, and I think so would you and the rest of the fandom. But it would be very much a slow burn because it's very heavily laced in a romance story as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like we just have we would run into an issue of losing the audience because it wouldn't be action all the time. Like there's plenty of it there, but it wouldn't be enough to remind the audience that they are in fact watching an adventure story unfold.
Right. And I think that that's where the difficulty really comes in, because whenever we're looking at it from a budgetary standpoint, having the Gunslinger and Wizard and Glass kind of existing within one season of a show, you could pretty much film at the same place for both segments of that story, more or less. One's just going to look like a freaking desert, and one's going to look like what that place looked like before it turned into a desert, more or less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So from a budgetary standpoint, that makes sense. From a screenwriting standpoint, to me, there's nowhere in a series, if we're going to do 4 seasons, 3 seasons, 5 seasons, whatever, there's no way that you're going to be able to successfully inject the content of Wizard and Glass into the story without it being flashbacks of Roland telling his story. Because if you did a full season dedicated specifically to Wizard and Glass, you're going to lose a ton of people. If you start the series with Wizard and Glass, you're not going to pick up a ton of people. Like that's just my personal feeling on it. because it is very crucial and important to the story, but it is a very drawn out thing to get to the climax of that story, just to get to the point where we are now. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I think maybe the remedy of that would be because that's essentially Roland's big backstory is the events of Wizard and Glass.
Yeah.
Like that's where it takes 4 novels for us to finally get an idea who this motherfucker is.
Yeah.
Have it to where beats in the show, like if you're doing different seasons, have certain beats play out to where it's like, okay, they're dealing with this. Because it's always been that parallel between the modern quartet and the older quartet.
Yeah.
And have it to where whatever's happening in the modern time as they journey through Midworld, have them doing that, and then you see the parallel of Wizard and Glass, like Roland's been through this again. He's been through this before, and kind of help sowing the seeds of the big finale of the whole damn thing, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So that by the end, people either know what's happening, or they're like, oh shit, like there's been breadcrumbs throughout the whole show, like the repetitious nature of Roland's life, you know?
Right. But like you were saying, Adam,
too late.
The bread. Yeah. I saw the name. But with the budget, like what was the budget on the run? Not the Running Man, but the Long Walk.
Oh,
it was like what, 20 million?
Yeah, it was cheap.
Yeah. So whenever you start looking at like the budget of that, and then you start thinking about the story of the gunslinger and some of the other things that happen within those novels, it's like you could, especially if you cast no names or people that would be willing to come onto the project for starting out very cheap, you know.
Yeah.
And work their way up into into a salary or whatever. They could get away with it, especially with what Mike Flanagan's been able to do, because I've seen a couple of episodes of the Fall of the House of Usher, and like there's a budget there.
Oh,
and
yeah,
there's
it looks great.
Yeah, like there's some crazy stuff that's happened. And I know that that's Netflix and everything, but like this studio and then Netflix was like, yeah, we want that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's there. I think it can be done. I just think that like maybe it's an issue with being nervous about tackling that subject. You know,
it should be. I mean,
yeah.
But I believe in that guy, and he's had a long. How many times has he gone back and probably changed something over the years where he's like, yeah. He's had a long time to cook. That roast is falling apart.
Yes.
And we have the volume now. They can shoot on the volume. And you can do all kinds of crazy shit with that. I mean, you make it, that thing's amazing. Yeah. Like, and never leave the fucking room.
Yeah. But I mean, when you look at the things that this dude has done, I mean, he's done mostly horror stuff, but a lot of Stephen King stuff laced in there. And Life of Chuck is like the one kind of weird thing that's like outside of his wheelhouse that I thought that he did a great job with,
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's been doing stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's been doing stuff since 2000. So, but after watching Welcome to Derry, where it's like they're just adapting the weird side stuff and like, kind of its own thing, it makes me hopeful. Andy Muschietti was involved in this. Skarsgård is a producer on it. You have names attached to it, but
I'm glad they made it a show.
For sure.
And didn't try to do a movie.
Yeah.
I kind of wish everything was just a show. I'd rather have 8 hours than.
Yes.
And like you talk about with the Dark Tower, when you were saying like it's not just action. Well, if it was a show, no show's just action. Like,
yeah.
Because you get that one episode where there's a little bit of action, then a lot of talking, walking, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe the next episode, you could play into, like you said, it just jumps to the other book. I really hope it's a show. I don't
That's the
think
only
they
way it
can
can be
cram
done.
that into a fucking 2.5 hour movie.
No.
They're
And if
fucking
they
up if
did,
they try.
they're going to need some Peter Jackson level artistry to condense that stuff down.
Maybe
You know
that's
what I
why
mean?
they're waiting too. It was like, let the guy make some more shows.
Yeah.
Let him get on with making, because he's done movies. It's like, do some shows, and he's done quite a few.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and because it genre hops so much throughout that story. 1 minute it's a western, next minute it's hardcore sci-fi, and then it jumps into a Tolkien level walking epic, and then it turns into a straight up vampire horror, and it's got to be someone who either is a jack of all trades or has a damn good team.
Yeah. And that's the great thing about having a series is you can bring different directors for different episodes for different feels,
I do know.
But we got a little bit of movie news here I'm going to hit on real quick. I thought my internet dropped out for a second.
I did too.
It got weird over here for a second. I was like, wait a
What?
minute. Yeah. I was like, what? But Alita, y'all remember Alita Battle Angel? Big Eyes?
Mm-hmm.
The sequel finally gets a promising update from James Cameron. It's been 6 years since Alita Battle Angel was released in theaters. And while the manga adaptation has a dedicated fan base, it is no secret that a sequel has not been prioritized by the studio. Still, the filmmakers behind the blockbuster epic are determined to make a second film, if not a trilogy, that finishes what the first film started. During an interview with Empire, James Cameron announced that him and director Robert Rodriguez have made progress on the long-awaited Alita Battle Angel sequel. Cameron amusingly stated that he has a blood oath with Rodriguez to get the follow-up off the ground, displaying their commitment to the franchise. Additionally, it was revealed that there are plans to potentially make a third film if things go well, although Cameron and company would be more than satisfied with at least one more film. He said, I appreciate the loyalty of the Alita fans. Robert Rodriguez and I have sworn a blood oath to do at least one more Alita movie. In fact, we're thinking of an architecture that bridges to a third film, but we'll be satisfied if we can make one more, and we're making progress on that.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed Alita.
I did too.
If James Cameron can get out of Avatar world, I have a feeling that that's the major thing holding them back.
That movie only made $85 million in the U.S. Now, it made 405 worldwide, but...
Yeah. The market's not here.
But look at the year it released. I mean, yeah, so I mean, its real stride would have been during 2020. And I don't know if y'all remember that year, but it wasn't quite the best for just about anything.
Well, and not only that, but like Alita's based off of a manga, right? And I mean, the weeb culture has expanded so much in the past 5 years. You know what I mean? I'm not throwing any shade. I mean, that's true though. I mean, like anime and people that watch anime and read manga has just grown and grown and grown and grown and continues to grow. Yeah. So, I mean, but James Cameron, James Cameron has money. Robert Rodriguez has money.
They make money. I mean, James Cameron can probably get anything made he wants to get made.
Exactly.
I have a feeling.
Robert Rodriguez, doesn't he have his own studio?
Mm-hmm.
Like his own lot that he can film on? Yeah. So it's just, and that movie was sci-fi, like not sci-fi, but CGI.
Yeah.
Like 98% of it was CGI. So come on, let's do it. So we talked about Star Trek, I think last week a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
About how Chris Pine
bringing the crew back.
Yeah. But we do have some news. It says finally there is good news on the Star Trek film front. It has been over a week since it broke that Paramount Pictures had scrapped Star Trek 4, project that would have united Chris Pine, Zachary Quino, Zoe Saldana, and the rest of the crew in the Kelvin timeline. It was reported that David Ellison, the new CEO of Paramount, wanted to take Star Trek in a new direction. What exactly that meant has now come to light as the studio has hired the team that brought Dungeons & Dragons successfully to life to lead the next chapter of the enterprise. Deadline reports that Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves duo Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly have signed on to direct, write, and produce a new Star Trek film. Plot details are being kept under wraps, but it is reported to be a new take on the franchise not connected to any previous film or television series. In addition to Honor Among Thieves, Goldstein and Daly's directing credits include Game Night and Vacation, and they were two of the original writers on Spider-Man Homecoming. They were also briefly set to direct The Flash before departing the DC project. So, what do you guys think about these guys doing a Star Trek film?
I mean, at this point, man, with Star Trek, I'm willing to give anything a shot.
I like the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
It kind of had that lightheartedness, kind of, you know what I mean? That Star Trek has.
Yeah, and I mean, Star Trek doesn't need to be grimdark.
No. But, I mean, let's just for a second here. If they took Star Trek and they applied the George R.R. Martin lens to it, right? Where it was like a gritty, grimdark kind of, would that be entertaining?
Yeah.
I mean, I would be open to any interpretation of Star Trek, unlike the more ardent fan base that want their Star Trek a certain way, where they don't want to ever deviate from Gene Roddenberry's vision.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, I don't mind the experiments of trying to make different flavors of Trek.
Yeah.
If it don't work, I don't watch it. If it works, I'll watch it,
Right.
Their IMDb says, like, you can, go to where it's like the movie's upcoming.
Yeah.
Star Trek 15.
Wow.
Is the number.
I mean, that makes sense.
It makes me wonder if they'll bring Dude back. I know they said they're moving on, but Chris Pine's worked with those guys. Now they're over there working on it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't know, man. They might be playing everybody.
It would make sense if they were to do that. And who knows? I mean, they could just scrap the Kelvin timeline idea and still bring Pine back in some, you know what I mean?
Maybe they just didn't like the direction that whatever they had was going in. It was like, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
Get somebody else. Just tell them we're scrapping it.
It'd be a great misdirection, though. But yeah, I'm interested to see what. Yeah. I'm interested to see what happens. Yeah. Which it'll be like 3 to 5 years before we get that, right?
It'll be a minute. There's no date next to it.
No, not at all. Yeah.
There's no picture. It's like, generate something.
Speaking of picture, though, we get our first look at the long-awaited live-action video game adaptation of Zelda. The first video gives a glimpse of Ainsworth wearing Link's signature green tunic, complete with a brown leather belt and quiver. He is also sporting a mop of blonde hair, which is a far cry from his last appearance in the quirky comedy drama Everything's Going to Be Great. The second video captures Bragison in a woodland setting, dressing in blue robes akin to Princess Zelda's Breath of the Wild look, finished off with leather boots and a pair of fingerless gloves. Both costumes look to be fairly accurate and in line with what fans would expect, which is not surprising since Wes Ball, who is directing The Legend of Zelda, has expressed a strong commitment to honoring the source material. So what do you guys think of these early images of Legend of Zelda?
I mean, too soon to tell.
I can't watch that clip.
It's on Instagram.
I know, but it won't load.
Oh, really? It's letting me watch it. Maybe because I'm watching it. No.
When I click the watch on Instagram, it goes to Instagram and it just keeps loading.
They got some. Well, they have a still of.
Oh yeah, Zelda. I saw those.
I
put those in the thing the other day. The text thing. I put that picture of Michael Jackson. Like, what is this?
Yeah. I mean, it looks epic. It looks
like Zelda.
Yeah.
Looks like Link. He looks young.
That's all right, though. I just wonder if they're going to have Ganon and who's going to play Ganon.
I saw a thing the other day where they said that Robin Williams would have been perfect for it.
He was a huge fan.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks that, he's not going to have any involvement. But his daughter may. Her name's Zelda, right?
Yeah.
So she may have some type of involvement or something in it, Yeah,
it'll probably be Jack Black.
I'd be okay with that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hell yeah.
Could you imagine that they get Jack Black to play every Nintendo villain?
Why not?
And that's their version of Walter? You know what I mean? Like, he plays every villain. It's like, okay.
2027.
Peaches.
That's when that comes out. May 2027.
So we've got a little over a year and a half, right?
Yeah. This is a guy that did Key to the Planet of the Apes, The Maze Runner.
Yeah. I'm holding out hope.
He's just directing. He's got a different writer. They brought in a real writer. Don't worry, he's on the ball.
Yeah. West Ball?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he did a bunch of stuff for Star Trek. Graphics.
Okay. So speaking of being on the ball, Black Panther 3 is happening sooner than we thought. So the MCU sequel that everyone wants to see just got another major update. I don't know about that. But speaking at a recent Deadline's Contenders event, acclaimed director Ryan Coogler revealed that things are moving forward. Things are fast moving forward on Black Panther 3, with the filmmaker teasing just how soon we will return to Wakanda. While he kept things like plot details close to his chest, Coogler, who this year found huge success with his original action horror movie Sinners, told Deadline's Mike Fleming Jr. Quite explicitly that the third outing in the Black Panther franchise is now being worked on, and it will be the movie he makes next. We're working on it. We're working hard. It's next. Yeah, it's the next movie. We do have... Wait, what? It says Denzel Washington will join the MCU in Black Panther 3. One way in which he plans to continue the hugely successful Marvel franchise is by adding one of the biggest icons in Hollywood to the fray. It was revealed around this time last year that Academy Award winner and acting legend Denzel Washington would join the MCU in Black Panther 3. While details of his role remain a mystery, the actor revealed rather casually that he would star in the superhero sequel.
Original.
Yeah, right. We do know that Shuri is going to be playing Black Panther and Doomsday. At least that's the rumors. It has, of course, we don't know for certain, but that's the rumors that she's going to be coming back as Black Panther in that. Even though she kind of stepped down in a way at the end of Black Panther 2, but I guess she's going to put the suit on because of the Doctor Doom nonsense that's happening. But this might be her final outing as the Black Panther and leads straight into Black Panther 3, which should come out. I mean, it will come out after the multiverse thing is wrapped up. So if Denzel is going to be in Black Panther 3, what if he's going to be playing T'Challa or T'Chaka or from a different timeline? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they do, and like that kind of be like a residual thing that's getting tied up, you know, in Black Panther 3 from the events of Doomsday and Secret Wars and all that kind of stuff. So I would be okay with that.
He's the only one on the IMDb.
Zale?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to play every part.
That's a selling point.
Yeah, he's going to play every part.
Point. They're like, we got this.
Yeah. So you want to go home? You want
when I heard he's in it, I'm like, well, I'm down to watch that.
Yeah, right.
He's like, you want to go home? You want to go to Wakanda?
Yeah. But we'll see what happens. But like, I don't know, man. The first Black Panther was kind of a disappointment. The second one was very much a disappointment. Maybe third time's the charm for me with Black Panther's story. I mean, it sucks what happened with Chadwick Boseman. And I think that if things would have worked out in a different way, then the second film probably would have been 10 times better. And that, I mean, they did the best that they could with what they had considering the circumstances. I will say that. The story was still not great, but the way that they handled his character and everything was great. But, you know, he had a kid, and we had talked about that, about the kid being the next Black Panther and all that kind of stuff. So who knows what's going to happen and how the multiverse is going to affect everything.
He will get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on Thursday. Chadwick Boseman.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I still want to watch that movie where he was the musician. That was like one of the last films that he did, right?
Get On Up, where he played James Brown.
I was thinking he was working on another one while he was sick. Maybe I'm
Oh, yeah. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yeah.
She plays a horn player. It's on Netflix.
It's got Viola Davis in it.
Never heard of it. I checked that out.
Yeah, right. But I remember he was extremely sick when he was making that.
Oh, there's a clip of him, dude, that I hate when they put it on. Like, you sit on Twitter or something where he's interviewing after they're talking about Black Panther and if he's excited. And he's like, I'm dead. And they're like, no, you're going to be in the... And he's like, no, I'm dead. He didn't tell him why he was saying that, but...
Yeah. It's wild. He played Jackie Robinson, dude.
I don't think I've seen that either.
No, I haven't either.
42.
Yeah. I heard it was great.
It's got Harrison Ford in it.
I mean... But speaking of Marvel here, Marvel Studios is reportedly doubling down on the Russo brothers' MCU future in a huge way. It says we are still 2 years away from discovering how the MCU's multiverse saga comes to a close in Avengers Secret Wars, but it looks like even after the conclusion of Marvel Studios' divisive post-Endgame era, the Russo brothers will not be going anywhere. If a new rumor from the Cosmic Circus Alex Perez is correct, Kevin Feige is bringing the Russos into the so-called Marvel Parliament to oversee the mutant saga. While Anthony and Joe Russo have delivered some non-Marvel projects that have not received the best reviews, such as Netflix's The Electric State, it is hard for anyone to fault the work they did during the MCU's Infinity Saga, which resulted in Avengers Infinity War and Endgame being two of the biggest movies of all time. Now, as well as finally returning for another double feature of Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, it seems that the Russos will play a huge role in the franchise's next saga, according to Perez's report. Marvel's bringing the Russos along for the ride post-Secret Wars as part of the famous Marvel Parliament, basically just overseeing the general story for the next saga. They want to avoid the mistakes they made with the multiverse saga and trying to branch out too many different story points and having multiple open endings without having a clear direction. If there's been one big complaint about the recent years of the MCU, it is how the projects have either not lived up to their promise of what the multiverse has offered up, or suffered from having no real direction. The Russos' involvement in the mutant saga is reportedly going to stop that happening again. So they're kind of going to be mini showrunners, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a bad idea. I mean, who's part of this Marvel Parliament? That's my question.
The Parliament?
Is Kathleen Kennedy part of this?
She's going to be on her way out, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right, here we go. What is the Marvel Studios Parliament? Producer Nate Moore explains the role. Let's see what we got. The roster of Marvel Studios Parliament includes Stephen Brossard, Eric Hauserman, Carol, Nate Moore, Jonathan Schwartz, Trentron, and Brad Winderbaum.
Never heard of them.
No. So this is part of executive producer. Let's see, Stephen Brossard, film producer and vice president of production and development at Marvel Studios. Okay. So they're going to be coming in as executive producers or producers in some way, shape, or form. And they're going to be kind of leading the direction of things, which I think is okay. Because, I mean, look, once they introduce the mutants, that's going to be kind of like its own separate world inside of this.
It's almost like a reboot.
Yeah, right. It's going to be its own thing. So, I mean, I've always, at least in my time reading comics, has always viewed as like, you've got Spider-Man that's existed over here. You've got X-Men and the mutants existing over here. And then you've got the rest of the Marvel universe existing over here. And yes, they all exist together as one giant world, but it's like Spider-Man's always kind of been its own thing. Sure, he crosses over. Sure, he's in these team-up books. And sure, he's a part of the New Avengers, this, that, and the other. But he's such a big character that he exists over here. X-Men is basically its own Marvel universe in a way that exists within the... So it makes sense to me when I feel like they've done a great job at incorporating Spider-Man into the MCU, giving Spider-Man time to shine, having some great standalone Spider-Man films, and weaving all of that stuff together. I think that his story has been one of the strongest, and he's not even a Disney character, really, you know? I think that if they gave that level of treatment to the mutants and the mutant saga that they're planning on doing, I think it'll be okay, and I think it'll be in good hands. You can still have Captain America stories over here and Thor stories over here and these other Marvel character stories over here, and the mutants can be over here doing their own thing. And when they need to cross over, then that's great. They can do that. But I'm not mad at this. I liked a lot of the stuff that the Russos have done outside of Marvel. I enjoyed the stuff that they did in Marvel, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And they're going to become a part of Parliament, so.
Imagine sitting at that table.
I know, right?
We control the future of the MCU.
Yeah.
They come in there, sit down, like, what's up, nerds?
Yeah.
Here's what's going to happen.
Bitches. Yeah, right.
You're not going to nickel and dime us in the budget.
Yeah. We're taking all the money. It says, following Avengers Secret Wars, a new X-Men team will seemingly be assembled in their own movie. That film is slated to release in 2028 and will be directed by Thunderbolt's Helmer Jake Schreier. Although there have been no details about the movie release so far, it was revealed by Feige that the new X-Men team will be youth-focused, but no official casting news has been released so far.
Thunderbolts is probably the best movie they had this year.
Yeah, I agree.
Go figure.
But yeah, that was the movie news that I saw that was pretty interesting. We got some good stuff to look forward to here.
And that'll be December of next year.
Doomsday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going to go to the theaters and see it. I've got to.
Yeah.
At this point, I feel like I'm contractually obligated to go to the movies to watch it, you know?
Might as well go and buy the ticket, you know? Like,
yeah. I'm trying to get that limited edition Doctor Doom helmet popcorn bucket, you know?
They got a really cool one for the Predator Badlands.
Really?
Yeah, AMC does. It's like a Predator head.
Oh, that's cool. Whenever you get a bite of popcorn, does it do the snarl and the hiss? And I mean,
it's funny. On IMDb, it says Avengers Secret Wars, and it's where, you know, the other movies in post-production.
Yeah.
But it still says pitch under it. I mean, they're still working on it.
They're trying to figure it out. Which, I mean, they were going to release them a year apart. So, like, what are we pitching?
The Russos.
But yeah. The Russos. They're back, baby. I don't think they ever left, but they are back. Let me pop this out real quick. There we go. Booyah.
We got the trailer for season 2 of Florida Man. I watched the first season.
How was it?
Well, like, it's not a show. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's every episode's different. They pick a Florida man. Sometimes they're there, like they'll be talking, and then they'll play. It's almost like Drunk History.
Okay, yeah.
It's funny.
All right.
The best one was where he wanted somebody to eat or something. It was fucking weird. And the guy went. He's like, I thought it was a joke. A joke? You met this motherfucker on Craigslist, dude. This ain't a joke.
Yeah, right.
But it was funny. Super over the top. Like the one guy this guy's like, he was on mushrooms or something, acid, drinking. and he was going to go out and play in the water, like the little swampy area, and a fucking alligator bit his arm off.
Oh, shit.
And then he he's out there in the water for hours fighting this gator off, like, and lived. I mean, he's standing there and he's like, yeah, man, it was crazy, man. He's like waving the nub around. Like,
that's insane.
They said it was a miracle. They said he had to be in shock. Like, that's the only way, like, because he was out there for like all night in the woods. He got lost.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, yeah, on second thought, maybe I shouldn't have hopped in the water. So you think?
Yeah, for real.
You'd have a fucking arm. But yeah. Oh. Well. Mm. They gotta do Bama, man.
I know,
I
right?
think this is crazy. Nah.
Okay. Got a little long action here.
On patrol. Is this not a comedy? Not a comedy. I know you like to get wet.
Vampires? Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, God damn it. Night patrol. Oh, hell no. Thought that was going to be a comedy.
I mean, it kind of is.
I mean,
how many times can you say the name of the movie in the trailer?
yeah, yeah, right.
It's Night Patrol. Uh-huh.
This is the Bradley Cooper movie where he's a comedian.
Okay.
Okay. Damn. I think Bradley Cooper might be the director. Oh, there he is. I don't know if I've ever seen him do a serious movie.
No.
That was a punchline.
Looks good.
It does.
I'm
Directed by Bradley
interested.
Cooper. Got another trailer for Cold Storage. I think this is where they freeze people's heads. Mm-mm. Oh, shit. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. It's got that zombie land vibe.
Yeah. Mhm.
Looks good.
Yeah. I'm down.
Looks funny. Here's the Super Mario Galaxy one. It came out of nowhere.
Mhm.
Y'all remember that toy castle you could get?
Yeah.
Bowser Castle? I just could keep making them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down though. It looks good.
Good luck. Have fun. Don't die. Sold American.
Okay. What the fuck?
It's a hell of a teaser.
I love Sam Rockwell so
Mhm.
much.
We got the new Knives Out.
Oh shit. Y'all wanna
I'll be the judge of that.
Hmm.
Jeremy Renner wearing the sweater around his neck. Like,
Yeah. I can't wait.
I mean, they're just gonna keep making these, right? Because
I'm fine with that.
it's
As
like
long as
there's
Daniel
so many
Craig.
stories. Like,
Yeah.
that dude was made to do a Southern accent.
Yeah, Your Honor. Okay, Fallout. So this come back soon, right?
Real soon. Hilarious. Hmm.
Was that Macaulay
It was
Culkin?
for sure Macaulay Culkin. I'm
What
sitting
the
here thinking,
fuck?
well, the budget got bigger.
Yeah.
Real soon.
Macaulay fucking Culkin.
Didn't expect that.
No, dude.
I wonder what he's playing.
Who knows?
Looks like they're pulling pages from the New Vegas.
Unplug him. Project Hail Mary. This is where they send the teacher
Yes.
because the son's dying. Huh.
Oh shit.
The fuck did they expect him to do?
I know, right?
Looks amazing. Andy Weir, huh?
I mean, I still want to read the book. I read Artemis. I haven't read Project Hail Mary, but
You got enough time?
movie looks good. Yeah, I know. Let's just
Yeah,
add that to the pile.
Peep on that. I almost want to. You almost want to watch the movie though, so like I don't ruin anything.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
this is a Bollywood movie about making a Bollywood movie.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They're branching out. The camera work here. Oh,
Hmm.
I think this might be a love story. Oh, the police are showing up.
Oh, shit.
You can't make this up. The bad guy's a cop. Why wouldn't it be, you know? Man, cops must be a motherfucker over there, you know what?
I know, right?
So if you thought they were bad here, why is that in black and white? That part.
It's weird to see a trailer and there's not like two warring nations and tigers and people getting the shit beat out of them for
there's
2.5. Well, yeah, but
This is my police station.
it's like, oh, is it now?
I didn't even know the cops were going to show up.
I think it's a obligation.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
It's like then the cops show up. It's like, oh fuck.
Of course they do,
The final boss. You'll look at the thing here. We got Good Fortune.
I'm ready.
Next week. We can they won't be finished with Dairy. I think that's going to like 9 episodes. 10.
Yeah, I think so.
No, 8.
I think an honorable mention this week is Pluribus.
Yeah, I'm going to try to.
All you got to do is watch one.
I know, man.
You'll watch the rest just to be like, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah.
It is good, though. It's got a hell of a budget.
I think we've got one episode of the Murdoch Murders or whatever.
Yeah.
We've been watching that. I'll
put it this way, Griff. You will be captivated.
Captivated.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. It's his highest rated show that he's done. I was surprised Breaking Bad is the lowest rated show he's done, and Better Call Saul's in the middle.
That's wild.
This show's got 100. Better Call Saul was like high 90s.
Yeah.
It's very Breaking Bad. It's very original.
He cooked.
And it's sci-fi, right?
Yep.
Hard.
I need a little sci-fi in my life right now. Yeah, getting stuck in dairy and then watching a show about people, that's based off of real. Yeah, exactly.
I never really liked those shows.
It's not
like,
bad.
But is it like a real, like it's reality kind of?
Well, it's based off a true story, but it's got what's her? She was in Severance in the first season and the second season.
What's it called?
Arquette. Hold on. Let me look.
Patricia Arquette. Yeah, I saw where she's on a new show. Is it new?
Yeah. Death in Murdoch. Death in the Family.
Oh yeah, that's that guy that killed his family.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. That was a big court case.
Yeah.
He murdered him and tried to act like he didn't do it, like in court. He was like, I was taking a lot of pain pills. It's like, that's why you murdered your family?
Yeah.
Before he murdered them, he murdered their housekeeper.
Yeah.
Got insurance on her, life insurance, and then pushed her down some steps or something.
Oh, that's not. If the show lines up with what, if the facts line up, it's like his whole thing was he was getting insurance policies for his clients through his law firm, and they were getting deposited into a dummy account for him.
Oh yeah, he embezzled a shit ton of money.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch. And that dude that's in it, Jason Clarke, I like him a lot. He was in The Devil All the Time.
Yeah.
He was in one of the Planet of the Apes movies. He does a really good job in it. But yeah, we've been watching that. So
yeah, and if pacing or not liking having a lot of questions or anything like that, if that's something that might be an issue with whoever you watch this stuff with, Pluribus, by the end of the first episode, you'll know exactly what's going on, but it won't limit as to what you want, like wanting to know what happens next.
Right. Yeah. No, I think that I think all ships will be down for that one. It's just the time.
Yeah.
Definitely the time, but I've already made an executive decision that we're gonna at least watch the first couple of episodes, and then if I have to pick it up on, I can do that. I don't care, whatever.
Yeah.
Word.
Just take time in.
I don't think it's an issue, though, brother.
No. But
all right. Good fortune.
But yeah.
Checks in the mail.
Flag is raised.